Hey guys, how you doing? Today I want to talk to you about partial quotients. So far, I've shown you horizontal division, which totally blew my mind because I didn't know it, even though apparently it's just existed for a while. It's also known as short division. Today, I want to show you partial quotients, which is another way to divide larger numbers. And eventually, I think I'm working my way up to just showing you traditional long division. But let's talk about partial quotients today. Now, partial quotients is pretty much taking what you know about the power of 10 and using that to divide. And the idea is that if we can multiply by 10, we can multiply by 1. And in some cases, you want to stretch it to we can multiply by 5, which is also an easier concept for most students to grasp. Then you can solve any division problem using this method. Yes, it may take a little bit longer, but still, it will help you get there. And the general idea behind most of these videos is that I want to give students or adults or anybody who's watching the opportunity to find a method that works best for them. And they can go around, turn that, and use that to better themselves in mathematics. Okay, so let's do some partial quotients. Today we're going to be working with the problem 2,331. 2,331. And I'm going to take it and divide it by 9. Now, right off the bat, I'm looking, wow, that is a huge number. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to think about what I know about the power of 10. And the first thing I'm going to say is, okay, it's a bigger number, so I'm not going to use 9 times 1. I know 9 times 5 is 45. It's kind of small, too. I'm going to jump up to times 10. 9 times 10. That's 90. That's still not quite big enough. But I do know that I might be able to do 9 times 100. 9 times 100 is 900. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do 9 times 100. I'm going to draw a line over here, and I'm going to say, I'm going to put my 100 over there. And I'm going to say 9 times 100 equals 900. And I'm going to subtract. So I take this and I do 1 take away 0. I do 3 take away 0. And then I'm going to do, can't do 3 take away 9, so I'm going to regroup. I'm going to pull 10 out of there, break it down to one more. I'm going to add my 10 over here, and I've got 13. And 13 take away 9 is 4. And I got 1 take away nothing is 1. Now I'm looking at this, and I have 1,431 left. I'm like, you know what? I could take another 900 away. So I'm going to put another 100 over here. I'm going to subtract, multiply 9 times 100 is 900. I'm going to subtract again. I've got 1, 3. Now I have a 14 take away 9 because I regrouped and I took that away and I made a 0. Put it over here. Same thing, but I like to get habit, routine. Let's follow this process through. 14 take away 9 is going to be 5. And I've got 531. And I think to myself, you know what, I can't do 9 times 100 because that could be 900. It's too big. I can go down to 9 times 10, and that would be 90. And I could do 90. But if I know 9 times 10 is 90, then I know 9 times 20 is 180. And essentially what I'm using here is my power of 10 to help me multiply some of these bigger numbers. So if I know 9 times 10 is 90, then I know 9 times 2 is 180. I know 9 times 3 is 270. And I'm going to keep going until I get close. I'm going to go up to 9 times 50, because I know my 9 times 5 is 45. But if it's 9 times 50, it's going to be 450. And I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put a 50 over here, and I'm going to subtract 450. I've got a 1. I'm going to regroup. Take that over there. Put it here. And then I'm going to do 13 take away 5. That's going to be an 8. And right away I look at that and I go, wait a minute. I know my 9 times tables. 9 times 9 is 81. So I'm going to put my 9 over here. And 9 times 9 is 81. I'll subtract 81. And I've got a 0. Now, my last step to find my answer is going to be to add up 100, 100, 500, and 50, and 9. So 100 plus 100 is 200, plus 50 is 250, plus 9 is 259. So I know my quotient is 259. and 59. And again, this right here is partial quotients. We're just taking a piece at a time, and then we're going to add those up together, find the sum, to find our quotient up top. Just another way to divide. Like I said, the idea is I want to give multiple ways for students to be able to divide, and I want them to be able to find which way works best for them and then use that. Anyway, hope you liked it. I'll see you again soon.